And we could use Man Gulch as a reminder that those firefighters and first responders put their lives in danger, and danger is the key word when you're fighting a fire. Not only is that dangerous, but you've got weather, which can be very erratic near fires with wind and instability in the atmosphere especially. And we're looking at one right now, the horsefly fire, which is again on the other side of Flesher Pass here. That's the smoke plume. It's gone from 0 acreage to 1,500 acres burned here just today. That's a rapid growing fire. Not as much as Man Gulch, 3,000 acres in only 10 minutes. 95 degrees though. Boy, it really heated up here today. West winds, northwest winds gusting up 25, even 30 miles per hour in Great Falls. Not as windy. It's actually calm right now. 93 degrees in the Electric City. If you look south or west from Great Falls, you can see that smoke plume coming from Lincoln. Also, there's a fire, the Snow Creek fire into the Bob, that's emitting smoke plume that is coming now off of the Rocky Mountain front. 80s and 90s, pretty hot day here today. And the strongest winds actually right around the capital down through Butte. So kind of in the west central, southwestern part of the state here for the time being. And look at that humidity, 13% in the capital, 9% right now up in Cutbank. On the radar, you can see a couple of these thunderstorms down to around the south. Fortunately, they will stay to the south of the area here. Had some good storms in between Townsend and Toston. And there it is. Again, the fire, you can see the activity, the smoke plume right there. So looks like maybe the fire activity kind of decreasing a little bit, but we still have several more hours of wind here this evening. And there's the Snow Creek fire burning up in the Bob. And there's that smoke plume that would be visible for folks around Augusta up to the Choteau area. Depew, you'll probably be able to see that smoke plume as well. So we've got wind issues here that really will be developing tomorrow. Fairly clear here tonight. The northern lights could be out potentially here tonight. They were out for the northern tier of the state last night, but here we go into Tuesday afternoon. Notice the wind coming in from the north. Those are those little yellow lines right there. Maybe an isolated thunderstorm up here along the high line, but the wind will be shifting from the northwest around the capital to the north and eventually to the northeast. There's one of those big storms coming through up here along the high line, but by the time we go through the overnight hours, right around where we've got the fires here, we'll have more of a northeast wind. That wind will be coming down the backside of the Continental Divide, likely affecting the fires that are over there near Lincoln, in between Helena and Lincoln. And the wind does not look quite as bad on Wednesday, but even for the Ridgetop fire out there in Petroleum County here, more of an east to northeast wind that will be affecting the fires here. So the wind changing direction almost 180 degrees. And then Wednesday afternoon, start noticing a few of those thunderstorms developing here. So here are the fires plotted on the map here, and fairly calm winds after about dark here tonight. But watch what happens heading into Tuesday afternoon. The yellow spots there are where we've got some thunderstorms coming through and some locally gusty winds. But by about 11:30, that's when the wind will be switching around to the north and the northeast near those fires through the overnight hours. By 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, things will begin to calm down. So here's the forecast for tomorrow. A cold front dropping down from Canada here. That's the impetus for the wind shift. High temperatures 80s and 90s. No issues really with any thunderstorms. For Wednesday, a couple of storms trying to sneak up from the southwestern part of the state. Still fairly warm, 80s and 90s. And then Thursday, this is when the moisture starts increasing here and the temperatures start going down as well. Thunderstorms Thursday and widespread thunderstorm activity with highs only in the 70s and the 80s for Friday. Here's the 7-day forecast for the capital. So the wind, again, will be an issue Tuesday night into Wednesday, and then thunderstorms from Thursday afternoon all the way through the weekend. How about those high temperatures in the 70s? And I know thunderstorms are a main reason why we've got those wildfires out there right now, but these thunderstorms will be wetting storms and certainly will drop the temperature, and all of that helps out those firefighters.
That's great news to hear. Thanks for that, Curtis.